Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you all to this session. Today's class, we are going to start with the topic symmetry. So, this chapter is not taken yet. So, just I am going to give you an outline about this chapter. Symmetry. Symmetry is nothing but this symmetry is actually seen in the objects, some diagrams, some places, some buildings. There all you can see this symmetry. What is nothing but symmetry means? When an object is equally proportionate. Okay, when you find some diagram, for example, this is one diagram. Okay, this is one diagram. You can see that this diagram is symmetrical. How means, if I draw a line in between these diagram, this part, left side part and right side part of that figure are balanced. Okay, they are balanced and they look proportionate. This side is equal to this side and this side will be a mirror image of the other side. So it will be equally divided. So that time we say this object is symmetrical. Okay, so they form a symmetry. So if an object forms a symmetry, we say that object is symmetrical. Okay, some objects will be there. Irregular object is there. If this is one diagram is there. So if you draw one line in between, whether this part of the figure and another part of the figure looks same, whether they looks like a mirror image, no. So that time we say that object is asymmetrical. Okay, this is symmetrical, that is asymmetrical. So you should accurately check whether the given diagram or given object or given buildings are symmetrical or not. Actually, the symmetry is used mainly in the buildings. Okay, when the building is symmetrical, it look very elegant and that figure will all that gives a very balanced form for that building. Okay, so the symmetry concepts are mainly used by engineers to build a building. Okay, so if it is symmetrical, it will be a very balanced in the form. Mainly in temples and many buildings you can see, it will be like equally proportionate in both the sides. When you divide that building into two parts, the left hand side part will be equal or proportionate to the right side part. So that is called as symmetry. Okay, so we have many types of symmetry. In that we are going to deal with the line symmetry. Okay, line symmetry is nothing but what I have taught you, but once again I am going to give you explanation. Line symmetry. Okay, if a figure is given or diagram is given, I am going to divide that diagram using a line. Okay, one diagram is given, I am going to divide that line using a line. Okay, if I divide that line, then left side and right side will be equal. Then that line is called as line of symmetry. Okay, first I am going to draw one just a star, just simply just looking like a star. Okay, I am going to draw one line. Okay, whether this part is a mirror image of this part? No. So this diagram is not symmetrical. What is the name for that? It is asymmetrical. The given diagram is not symmetrical. I am going to draw one circle. Now I am going to draw one line. This part is equal to this part, correct? So this circle is symmetrical. So the line, this line which is dividing this diagram into two parts is called as line of symmetry. It is called as what? Line of symmetry. So this is called as line symmetry because I am going to divide this diagram with the line. Okay, so based upon this line only I am going to say whether this diagram is symmetrical or not. Not just seeing we cannot say. Once I draw it and see the line, I could confirm that the given diagram is symmetrical. Okay, so there are many types of symmetry. The first one is line symmetry. In line symmetry, we could find the number of lines for this figure. How many lines you can put and you can separate this given diagram. There are many things are there that we are going to discuss now. First I am going to take square. Square, you know, all the sides are equal. Yes. So now I am going to draw one line. Whether they both are equal? Yes. So one line I can draw like that. Another one more line. Second line I have drawn like this. So this side and this side are equal. Yes, of course it is equal. Next, two lines I have drawn. You can have to check still more how many lines you can draw it. One line I have drawn, two line I have drawn. Then third line. If I draw the line like this side is one triangle, this side is one triangle. Both are equal. Third line I have drawn. Next. Fourth line I have drawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lines I have drawn. Any lines you can draw above this? No. If I draw above this, see, listen. If I draw here somewhere, it is not symmetrical. If I draw like here, it is not symmetrical. So this is the utmost lines you can draw to make that square symmetrical. Okay, this is the utmost lines you can draw to make this square symmetrical. So how many lines of symmetry is there? The lines of symmetry for square is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So totally 4 line of symmetry you can draw maximum to the square to make that symmetrical. Okay, so for each diagram whatever they have given, we are supposed to find the lines of symmetry. Okay, now I am going to draw a rectangle. You know rectangle, right? Opposite sides are equal. For this rectangle, how many lines of symmetry you can draw? Check it. First one line. One line I have drawn. So this side and this side are equally balanced. This is the mirror image of that side. This is of one line of symmetry. Next. Second line. 2 lines of symmetries is possible. Third, where can you check it? If you draw one line like this is not a mirror image. Check, children. See, if you draw one line, if I draw like this, see, this is not exactly matching here. Here this is coming. When the mirror image comes, it will be coming here. Okay, so this is not possible. So only 2 lines of symmetry is possible for rectangle. 2 lines of symmetry. Okay, if I draw here also, it is not possible because we won't get a mirror image. Only 2 lines of symmetry is possible for rectangle. Next, triangle. I am going to take you to the first equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle na all the 3 sides are equal. Equilateral triangle means what? All the 3 sides are equal. So I am going to draw the line of symmetry. See, for example, this you have 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter. Equilateral triangle means it will be like that. Okay. So if I draw one line of symmetry, here 6 centimeter will be there, here also 6 centimeter. Same. It passes through the center. This will be 3 centimeter, this also will be 3 centimeter. So they form a mirror image. Okay, Next, one more thing. I'm going to draw like this. Here also the same thing. Here 6 centimeter. Here also 6 centimeter. This 6 centimeter will be divided into 3, 3. Okay. Next, I'm going to draw one symmetry here. Here 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter, equal parts are mirror image. Next, this 6 centimeter will be divided into 3, 3. So, equilateral triangle. Check, be careful children. It is possible only for equilateral triangle. Okay. Equilateral triangle, we form 3 lines of symmetry. Okay. For equilateral triangle, we form only 3 lines of symmetry. Next, only one type of triangle we have used. Next is your isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle, what is the meaning? 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter. 2 sides are equal, another side not equal. Okay. 2 sides of the triangle are equal, another side not equal. Now you draw the line of symmetry. See, if I draw the line of symmetry like this side 6 centimeter, this side 6 centimeter. Here 8 centimeter will be divided equally into 4, 4. So now it is symmetrical. Now if I draw here, simply if I draw here it is 4, 6, here it is 8, not equal. Appo, how many lines of symmetry is possible for isosceles triangle? Only one line of symmetry. Okay, for the isosceles triangle, only one line of symmetry is possible. Next comes your scalene triangle, which means here 5 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 7 centimeter. All the 3 sides will be unequal. All the 3 sides will not be equal for scalene triangle. So how can you draw this line of symmetry? Is it possible to draw? No, because if I draw here simply, here 5 is there, here 6 is there. Not possible. Okay, so no line of symmetry is possible for scalene triangle. So the given figure is asymmetrical. Okay, the given figure is what? Asymmetrical. Next, circle. Circle, it is different. It is but it is easy. One line I have drawn. Second line I have drawn. It is symmetrical. Third, fourth, fifth. How many lines if you want, you can draw it. Okay, for circle alone, how many lines you can draw? You can draw it. So circle will have a infinite. Infinite means what? It is, we can't even imagine how many lines you can, that many lines you can draw to make that circle symmetrical. So circle will have a infinite lines of symmetry. Okay. Now next we are going to find for the regular polygon. We are going to find the line of symmetry for regular polygons. Polygon means what? It is a closed figure with line segments. Correct? Square is a polygon, rectangle is a polygon, because it is one closed figure but it is made up of line segments only. Circle is not a polygon. Okay. Regular polygon. We are going to see about the regular polygons. This is polygon definition. Regular means what? All the sides of the polygon are equal. So square, equilateral triangle, regular pentagon. Pentagon means how many sides? 5 sides. Okay, regular pentagon, regular hexagon, like that it goes on. Okay, regular septagon, regular octagon, regular nanogon, regular decagon, like that it goes on. Okay, so square means 4 sides will be there, all the 4 sides are equal. Equilateral triangle, 3 sides will be there, all the 3 sides are equal. Regular pentagon, for 5 sides will be there, all the 5 sides are equal. So for this cases, for regular polygon, the line of symmetry will be the number of sides. Okay, for square, how many line of symmetry we had, children? 4 line of symmetry we have. Okay, square has 4 sides and it also have 4 line of symmetries. Equilateral triangle has how many sides? 3 sides, and its line of symmetries is also 3. Okay, for regular polygon, how many sides are there? That many line of symmetries will be there. Okay, so regular polygon will have how many line of symmetries? 5 lines of symmetries. Regular hexagon will have how many lines of symmetry? 6 lines of symmetries. So for this regular polygon alone, there is an exceptional cases. Okay. Then lines of symmetry can be possible for the English alphabets also. So when you take alphabet A, B, C, D, E. See, for this alone, I am going to draw the, I am going to show you the line of symmetry, whether it is symmetrical or not. Whether these objects are, whether these letters are symmetrical or not. That I am going to show you now. This A is symmetrical because if I draw the vertical line of symmetry, if I draw like this side and this side are equal. B is also symmetrical, but when I have to draw the horizontal line of symmetry. For C also I have to draw the horizontal line of symmetry. Horizontal, vertical. Next, D also I have to draw the horizontal line of symmetry. E also the same thing, I have to draw the horizontal line of symmetry. So A, B, C, D, E are symmetrical. Okay. So likewise you can get from A to Z. For all the alphabets, you can find whether it is symmetrical or not by drawing the line of symmetry. Okay. Now I am going to show you just one simple activity which you already know, I think so. Take one A4 sheet and you can fold that A4 sheet into 2 equal parts. Okay. Just fold it with the equal parts. After that, you take take ink. Okay, from your pen you can take some ink. Then you can drop that ink in your A4 sheet. Just few drops, it's enough. Just show you the symmetrical figure. Okay, just I have to show you that how this symmetrical objects is formed. Just take an ink and spill it there in the A4 sheet. Then you can fold that and you wipe that the place where you have spilled that ink. Now you can wipe it very nicely. Okay. Then after that you can open it. See. Now you can find one symmetrical figure. Why I am saying it as very symmetrical means, see, left side whatever the things are there, that is mirror, that forms a mirror reflection on the right side. Okay, whatever, even a single dot is there. So this complete figure is symmetrical. Okay, so this is the best example for the symmetrical objects. See, each and everything will be, whatever it is given in the left hand side, everything will be given in the right hand side. So they are equally balanced. They form a proportion. In the left hand side also, right hand side also, they form equal parts. So they form a symmetry. Okay, so the given figure is symmetrical. So this is one of the activity which is where you might have used this, but this gives you a mathematical meaning. Okay, so and I'll tell you one more activity. You can take one thread. Okay, the thread, any thread you can take it, where that thread should be dipped into a ink bottle. Okay, you can dip that thread in an ink bottle and keep it for few minutes so that the thread will get soaked in with the ink. Okay, then after that you take one A4 sheet like this. You put that ink soaked thread inside it and you fold like this and you drag the thread. Okay, so when you open it, you will get one symmetrical figure. Okay, so many people have done like that. You can use ink soaked threads, or sometimes some vegetable juices will be there, some beetroot juice, or some dark colored juices will be there, right? You can soak the thread inside that, and you keep inside an A4 sheet, and you can have to pull the thread, so you will get one symmetrical figure in this. So that is also one of the example of the symmetrical objects. Understood? You can try it in your home. Okay, and next I am going to teach you about the rotational symmetry. Okay, first we have dealt with line symmetry, where we are going to find the object whether it is symmetrical using a line. Okay, after that, now it is rotational symmetry. Before that, you know what is meant by mirror reflection. Yes, see, when I keep one box like this, one mirror is kept here, one box is there. If I keep one mirror here, what image will be there on the mirror? In the mirror, it will be like this. Correct? So this is called as mirror reflection. You know, right? So the symmetrical objects will obviously form a mirror reflection. Now it is rotational symmetry. Rotational symmetry, I am going to take you, see, this is one figure. Okay, I am going to draw A, B, C, D. I am going to rotate this figure. Okay, I am going to rotate this figure. After complete many times rotation, I have to regain to the same position. Okay, so the center of this figure is called as center of rotation. Okay, this is my center of rotation. Keeping this as center only, I am going to rotate this figure. Okay, that is called as center of rotation. Then angle of rotation is there. Angle means, see, I am going to rotate this figure 90 degree, because they have this figure is divided into 4 quadrants. This is divided, this 4 equal parts they have divided. So each degree is 90 degree. So I am going to rotate this figure in 90 degree angle. So the angle of rotation for this figure is 90 degree. So how many times you will turn and you regain your own position, that times is called as order of rotation. Okay, see, center of rotation, angle, in which degree you are rotating, that is angle of rotation. So how many times if you rotate, you will regain the original position, that is called as order of rotation. So first I am going to rotate it. When I am rotate like this, always in clockwise direction you rotate it. When you rotate like this, A will come here, D will come here, C will come here, B will come here. See, if I rotate, A will go here, D will go here, C will go here, B will go here. Okay, next, second rotation. Okay, second rotation, C will go here, B will go, C will go here, B will go down, A will go left side, D will go up. Then again here, D will go here, C will go down, B will go left side, A will go up. Okay, so just rotating 90 degree only I am going to rotate. 90 degree means this will go here. This is 90 degree, correct? This part will go here. So C will go down. Okay, C down, B left side. Now again rotating. This is second time, this is third time, this is fourth time rotation. Okay, so now D will go down, C will go left side, B will go up, A will go up. Okay, see, D down, just it is 90 degree rotation, D down, C left side, B up, A. So this part and this part looks same. B, A, DC, BADC. So at the fourth rotation only you are regaining your original position. So what is the order of rotation? Order of rotation is nothing but 4. So 4 times you are rotating to get the original position. So what angle of rotation you are rotating? 90 degree. So when you are rotating 90 degree, you are getting order of rotation 4. When you rotate 180 degree, which means one complete half of rotation, means within 2 rotation you will get the original position. Okay, so you can rotate 90 degree or 120 degree, 180 degree, 360 degree, any degree you can rotate it. That depends upon the rotation of the degrees, you will get the order of rotation. Understood? So this is one of the type of symmetrical, how to find the symmetry of the particular figures. Okay, so the rotation is very much important. Angle is important. 90 degree rotating na, order of rotation will change. 180 degree na, the order of rotation will change. Okay, 270 na, it will change. 360 means it will change accordingly. Okay, I hope you all understood, children. Thank you.